of the European Defence Agency, and High Representative and Vice President of the Commission, Joseph Borrell, analyzes how far the EU has come since Russia invaded Ukraine. After Ada welcomed Denmark and formalized ties with the United States, Borrell welcomed EU defense partnerships and urged greater complementarity to develop coherent and interoperable defense capabilities. In this context, Borrell points out the following in his report: the European security and defense landscape is undergoing a tectonic change. Russia's brutal and unprovoked invasion has devastated large parts of Ukraine, killing many innocent civilians and deepening economic insecurity worldwide. It was a flagrant violation of the United Nations Charter, which undermines the principles of a rules-based international order. Rather than dividing us Europeans, Russia's aggression has united us more than ever, sparking a major renewal towards greater European integration, security, and defense cooperation. Our response to the invasion was swift and unprecedented, breaking many taboos. Since the start of the war, we have provided massive amounts of political, economic, and military support to Ukraine to defend its independence, sovereignty, and territorial integrity while hammering Moscow's ability to fund its war of aggression through 11 comprehensive sanctions packages. On the vital issue of munitions support, 26 nations have signed the Ada Project Agreement, T, for the collective procurement of munitions in support of Ukraine and for stockpile replenishment. The project paves the way for our member states and Norway to proceed on two paths. First, a 2-year, fast-track process for 155mm artillery shells for the Ukrainian armed forces and a 7-year project to acquire multiple types of ammunition. Second, in parallel, we approved an additional €1 billion under the European Peace Facility to finance the joint procurement of 155mm artillery shells and missiles supporting Ukraine. With the earlier decision to rapidly deliver ammunition from existing stockpiles, we are committing an additional €2 billion to this end, bringing the EU's total military support to Ukraine through the EPF to €5.6 billion. This has motivated deliveries of military equipment worth more than €10 billion. We also train Ukrainian soldiers in the EU military assistance mission in Ukraine. In April 2023, we achieved our first goal of training 15,000 soldiers, helping to defend Ukraine and its citizens. The new goal is to train 30,000 Ukrainian soldiers, double that, by the end of the year. At the current rate, we expect to reach this goal sooner. In the wider European defense landscape, Finland joined NATO, ending years of neutrality. Sweden is to follow. And I am pleased, he continued, to welcome Denmark to the EU's Common Security and Defense Policy, the Ada, and the Permanent Structured Cooperation. Conclusion. This year-and-a-half-long war has taken a huge toll on human resources, destroyed entire cities and infrastructure, and catalyzed food and inflation, as well as the public debt of the countries funding this destruction. Let's all hope there will be peace soon, before the winter that will be difficult for everyone.